Hello, my name is Daniel and I identify as homoromantic asexual. Today we're going to be talking about the split attraction model. The split attraction model is a framework used in the asexual or aromantic communities where an attraction is split into different types, depending on what aspect of a person or activity you are attracted to. I'm going to preface any further discussion with saying that I have not studied the biology or the psychology of attraction, and that I don't know of any research which discusses the split attraction model within these fields. I'm not trying to assert this model as immutable fact, but rather as a tool that we can use to better understand and express the way that we feel attraction. Attraction in its simplest form is a desire to be closer to someone in some way. When we, as a society, tend to think about attraction, we tend to think about relationships, romantic or sexual relationships. If you say you are attracted to someone, it's usually implied that you want to date them or you want to have sex with them. And in fact, these two things often go hand in hand. It is usually assumed that if you want to date someone, by extension, you want to have sex with them as well. The split attraction model aims to expand the concept of attraction so that it can be split into different types that can be felt distinctly or simultaneously. Let's talk about what some of those types of attractions are. Sexual attraction is the desire to have sexual contact with another person. Romantic attraction is the desire to date or do romantic things with someone. Sensual attraction is the desire to have non-sexual physical contact with someone, for example, hugs. Platonic attraction is the desire to be in a platonic relationship with someone or to do platonic activities with someone. Aesthetic attraction is a bit different. It's the appreciation of someone's appearance without having a desire to do anything with them. It is often compared to appreciating an art piece. Intellectual attraction is the desire to engage on someone intellectually, for example, having a deep conversation. And finally, alterous attraction is a distinct attraction which is felt, but it can't necessarily be described as platonic or romantic. Now, I'm sure that this list isn't exhaustive, but these are some terms that people find useful in expressing how they feel attraction. Some people may use some of these terms and others still may prefer to just label what they feel as attraction and leave it at that. So why, then, is the split attraction model important? Most LGBT+ orientations describe to whom you are attracted. For example, a gay man is attracted to other men. This attraction is assumed to be romantic and sexual. So what if you're attracted to men, but only romantically? Or if you're a man who's attracted to women sexually, but to both men and women romantically? What if you find women deeply attractive but have no desire to date with them or have sex with them? These are all different but valid ways to experience attraction. Would you label these three experiences as gay, straight, and bi? You could. On some level, they do feel attraction towards one or multiple genders, but I think it would be false to say that these experiences that I described perfectly match what people would usually think of as a gay, straight, or bi man. So for those cases in which it is useful to describe attraction a bit more specifically, the split attraction model is invaluable. The most common use of the split attraction model is to express your romantic and sexual orientations. So at the start of this episode, I mentioned that I am homoromantic asexual. Homoromantic means that I am romantically attracted to other men, and asexual means that I don't feel sexual attraction towards people of any gender. If I didn't have the language to express that to people, specifically to potential partners, I would personally find it very clumsy and difficult to explain to people how I personally feel attraction. So that's all it is, a tool that can be useful to people in order to understand their own way that they feel attraction and also express that to other people. That covers the split attraction model, and I hope that you found this video informative. Going forward with this series, I'm going to be covering other Aspec identities and looking into more topics in the Arrow and Ace communities in more depth. If there's a particular topic that you would like to be covered in this series, then feel free to sound off in the comments below. The next video in this series is going to be all about aromanticism. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. I post videos every Saturday, so if you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. That is all I had to say today. Have a wonderful day, and I shall see you next time.